you're not behind in life. Even though you're looking at your peers, you're looking at your family, you're looking at your colleagues, and they seem to be like miles ahead of you. And you might think, oh my gosh, I'm not married, I don't have kids, I haven't traveled, I don't have a house, I'm not a business owner, etc., etc., etc. And society has a fantastic way of making us feel like we are inadequate. Making us feel like once you get to 30, you might as well give up. You know, they do Forbes 30 under 30, and you think, okay, I'm over 30, so does that mean I'm nothing? Definitely not. And I feel like I've had this conversation with people over and over again, just feeling like giving up because they haven't achieved what they think they should have achieved by the time they think they should have achieved it. And so I want to encourage you, firstly, to say that you're not behind in life. And the reason why you're not behind is there isn't a standard timeline that we all have to follow in terms of what we have to achieve and what we have to go through by a certain age. And I think that's really important to remember and understand. Your life plan, your life map, your life journey is just that, your life journey. Not your friends, not your colleagues, not your sister, not your brother, yours. And you get to decide a lot. Now, I know there are things that happen that may be out of your control, but you get to decide a lot of things. And if you try to rush and achieve certain things by a certain age because you're trying to compete with everybody else, you will make choices based on desperation and hurried choices. And so the quality of those choices and the consequence of those choices are not going to be as fulfilling as if you had taken your time to make well-informed choices based on what you need for you. There is still time for you to do the things you want to do. There's still time for you to study if you want to study. There's still time for you to fall in love. There's still time for you to travel. There's still time for you to learn new things. There's still time for you to make more money. There's still time for you to learn how to cook. Hello, somebody. No, this is not an attack, I promise you. There's still time, as long as there is breath in your body and you are able to get up and do things. There's still time. Now, I'm a person of faith and I have to go to the Bible for this one. And in Jeremiah, God says, I know the plans I have for you, and they're plans to prosper you, not to harm you, to give you hope and a future. And that isn't time bound. That's not age bound. That's God saying, I'm looking out for you. I've got plans for your specific life in particular. So stop looking at the highlight reels of other people and saying that's what my life should be, because it's literally a highlight reel. You could have your own highlight reel. You really could. You really, really could. But it's important to remember that not everybody gets married at 25. Not everybody becomes a CEO. Not everybody buys a house at 30 or whatever it is. Everybody has their own stage and their own time in life. And actually, if you try and hurry those things, you miss out on stuff. You miss out on a lot of joy, and you get robbed of a lot of beautiful moments because you're trying to compete. So you're not behind in life. You are where you should be. And if you feel like you might be behind because you're being lazy or you're procrastinating, you have time to fix that. You have time to get organized. You have time to plan and to goal set. You have time to align yourself with the people that you need to push and pull you forwards. You have time to get a mentor. So take that time and use it wisely. You're not behind in life.